Hey, Jeremy here from LATT SEO. In this video, I'm walking through an audit I did for a prospect to share with them a number of different elements that can be improved and cleaned up on their site from an SEO perspective to help them generate more organic traffic, rank better, and likely generate more revenue as well. Let's get into it. I want to show you a couple things going on with the site here and show you a couple things that can and should be cleaned up to help you get more traffic, generate more sales, especially from SEO. Let's look at some data on your site and then see what's going on here and what can be done to help. First thing is with this tool here, and you may be familiar with some of these definitions and terms. I like to just make sure we're on the same page. So I'll go through these definitions. You may be nodding as I'm going through some of this info, but I'll go through it as quickly as I can to still deliver you a lot of value. First thing I'll look at is referring domains. And a referring domain is a unique instance of a different website on the internet linking to you. The reason I look at these is because Google does, and Google views referring domains as votes of confidence or trust signals. So you want to have other sites linking to you. And as you do, Google views that as your site being a trustworthy website. Next thing then is as you get more sites linking to you, your DR or domain rating tends to increase as well. This is on a 0 to 100 scale. Basically lets us know how strong or how authoritative your site is and lets us know how difficult a keyword or phrase is likely to be to rank for. So all that being said, we'll look at keywords in a second here. But the one other item I want to mention to you here is this chart at the bottom shows in blue is referring domains and in orange is organic traffic. In general, we should see the both lines going up and to the right would mean you're getting links and getting more traffic. But this drastic increase here at the start of the year in referring domains and links is potentially alarming because traffic has continued to decrease, aside from a slight uptick here. But in general, the trend line is downward and the referring domain is upward. So not sure if this was a massive spam attack or something else happened, or completely unrelated, but something to potentially look at there if you've noticed traffic decreasing or being impacted negatively. This is something that could be causing that. Just want to make note of that. But that being said, let's look at your keywords here and then look at one specific example that can likely help you rank better. This chart here shows all keywords and phrases you rank for in Google, 9,182, and I have it sorted by search volume per month. Now we can look at some of these other key phrases here. And part of the process would be looking at all key phrases and optimizing the site completely. But for the purpose of this video, so it doesn't take all day, I want to look at just one here. And let's look at PC repair. Now, cool thing about this is 9,400 people search this already each month. You're ranked number 9. So you are relatively strong from that perspective. And as a quick side note, if we look at the key phrase PC repair, we look at all keywords containing PC repair. Now we have 5,588 keywords. Local or US search volume is 55,000 searches per month. Global search volume, 123,000. So I did look at your page. You do have or provide remote services. So this is something that could be extremely beneficial for you and valuable. Now, the other thing is 5,588 keywords. And some of these don't make sense to optimize for. And some of these are probably spam or just irrelevant. But either way, massive opportunity here from a keyword perspective. And I'll explain what that means and how we can start to capture some of this additional traffic here as well. So if we go back to this page here and look at the search results, now you're looking at all the sites ranking on page 1 of Google for the key phrase PC repair. And first thing I like to do is look at the DR column here to see, does it make sense for you to compete for this key phrase? So you, DR 58. And if we look here, Best Buy 89, Outbite 67, iFixit 83, 95 for Reddit, 74 for YouBreak iFix, Assurian 76. So you're kind of in the ballpark, a little bit weaker from a domain strength perspective than the majority, than every single page or every single result on page 1, but not something that you couldn't compete with. And that DR itself is not an official ranking metric because you can see here a 67 is outranking an 83. So it doesn't mean stronger DR is going to outrank that page. So next things to look at then would be this column for domains. I mentioned to you referring domains as links. This is looked at not only on a domain basis, but a page by page basis. So you can see here, Best Buy has 182 links to their computer tablet services repair page. And Outbite 174, iFixit 53. Some of these sites don't have any or very few, but they're extremely strong. So that is benefiting them. And you have 2. So the other way to look at this is there's only 2 other websites on the entire internet voting to Google that your page here should rank for PC repair. So it's going to be extremely difficult to compete for that key phrase if you have someone like Outbite
who has 174 votes, basically. So that'd be another gap to work on over time. But next thing to look at then would be the page itself to see what can be done on this page to help you immediately improve rankings and rank better. So if we look here at this page, finally, here we go, it loaded. Okay, so if we look at the page here, a couple things to look at and think about. First would be the title itself. So if I do let's do a view page source here. It's going to cut my video out because it does that when I look at the code here. But if you're unfamiliar here, this is the code of the site that search engines look at. And what I'm looking for here is the title of your page. So the title of the page is PC Repair Gigaparts.com. So that is under optimized. What I mean by that is it's so short, we're not making best usage of the available real estate in the title. So we should have other opportunities, other keywords in here to make it easier for us to rank for these other keyword opportunities. Like I mentioned to you with that last screen with the tool for showing all 5,588 opportunities. Now, next thing to look at then is the description. And the description of this page is right here. And it is massively over optimized. It's way too long. So I'm not going to read the whole thing here, but this description looks like it's just default pulled in for either every page or something, but it's not specific for PC repair. You have information here about radio, astronomy, photography, supplies, treasure hunting. So absolutely something that should be corrected for you on this page and probably every single page on the site. Now, next thing to look at then would be content. And if I do a Control F to find for PC repair, it's only on this page one time, and it's as the breadcrumb at the top here. So it's going to, again, be extremely difficult for you to rank better for a key phrase if it's not anywhere on the content, and if there's no additional keywords or phrases that are explaining or elaborating on that service or that key phrase. So this should be in the H1 and also in H2s and additional content. And as a quick side note, if we go back to here, you can see here that any of the sites that are not extremely strong, like Outbite, they have over 1,000 words of content. YouBreak, not extremely strong, 1,400 words of content. Arshurian, 3,000 words of content. And your site has just this here, maybe a couple hundred tops. So another recommendation would be to add optimized content based on the site's ranking with the correct keyword density so that we're in the expected range of what we should be for the top ranking sites. And those are elements that I would highly recommend are improved and optimized for you correctly on your site so that you can have the site optimized and make it easier for you to rank for PC repair and any other product or service you have on your site that you want to rank for.
Hope you got some value from that video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. It would help me out. I'd appreciate it. And if you're looking for help with your SEO, fill out the contact form in the description or in the comment section of the video here, and I'll take a look at your website, your details, and see how I can best help you improve your organic SEO, generate more traffic, and improve your revenue as well.